Okay, we wanted to interrupt that report because we are indeed getting news from President Trump, much anticipation over whether a peace agreement or ceasefire agreement would be reached in Gaza. Here it is, President Trump writing on Truth Social. I am very proud to announce that Israel and Hamas have both signed off on the first phase of our peace plan. This means that all of the hostages will be released very soon, and Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed-upon line as the first step toward a strong, durable, and everlasting peace. All parties will be treated fairly. This is a great day for the Arab and Muslim world, Israel, all surrounding nations, and the United States of America. And we thank the mediators from Qatar, Egypt, and Turkey who worked with us to make this historic and unprecedented event happen. Blessed are the peacemakers. So again, a truly significant tweet here, or post, on Truth Social from the president saying that that first phase of the peace plan has been agreed. Important to point out that, of course, this is the first phase where he says all of the hostages will be released. The agreement, as we know, according to negotiations and reports from negotiations, is, of course, an agreement on hostages being released and also Palestinian prisoners in return being released from Israeli prisoners. And we see here that Israel will withdraw their troops to an agreed upon line. That is significant because this has been one of the points of contention that's been discussed this past week, as we understand, in those indirect talks that have been taking place in Egypt. Was a look at those maps. Where would the Israeli military withdraw to? So according to this message from President Trump, they have then agreed on this. And he said all parties will be treated fairly. And he said a strong, durable, and everlasting peace in that statement. That, of course, also significant because this is indeed the first phase of the peace plan. And, of course, that indicates that there will be further phases to be agreed. We're looking at some live pictures, I understand now, of trying to see what these live pictures are of. That's the Gaza border, I'm being told, that we're looking at the moment. Of course, it is Israel looking into Gaza. Of course, as you can see, the middle of the night there. But this news just coming through. Of course, we know negotiators had been speaking for hours today in Egypt and Sharm El-Sheikh, the resort town, the Egyptian resort town there. But this news just coming through. I'm sure we'll start to see some reactions coming in from across the region.